Hey, what's up, everybody? Arturo Johnson here. In today's video, I just want to share with you this process that I discovered, and we've been helping agents with this a ton, financial advisors and firms. And so, I just wanted to share with you this training that I just created on how to generate 30 high net worth qualified appointments a week. And so, what's in it for you is just imagine waking up every single day to a calendar full of pre-qualified high intent appointments. No more cold calling, no more chasing leads, just like consistent and predictable revenue. This system that I'm about to share with you is just going to allow you to kind of focus on closing more deals and growing your business while leveraging AI and letting it do the heavy lifting. So one of the reasons why this is important is because a lot of times life insurance agents, the only leverage that they have in their business is them. Meaning if they don't show up to work, right, they don't book the calls, they don't run the sales appointments, they don't make sales. And what happens is once they start to use this leverage, they get a couple of things. One, they get back more of their time. They spend less time doing manual prospecting and more time doing what they love, which is sitting in front of a decision maker and figuring out what their problem is, offering them a solution, and ultimately getting a lifelong customer. The other thing is it increases their revenue. With high quality leads and pre-booked appointments that can auto book themselves, you actually close more deals and make more money because your business is efficient and the only thing you're doing is just shooting your shot. And the truth is the more shots you shoot, the more it's going to go in. The other piece is you just have more predictable growth. See, most agents don't have a system. They have a bunch of spinning plates. So you got leads over here. You're doing recruiting in your car or in between calls. You're checking emails. You're responding to chargebacks and stuff of that nature. But you don't really have a complete system. And this is what I'm going to kind of show you exactly what a system looks like. And when you have it in place, how effective it is. Like my client, Jeremy Hayes, who does over $100,000 of personal production on his own pen every single month, month after month. And not just in just 1 month, not just in 3 months, not in 6 months, over 2 years, he's been doing this. And so with a system that delivers consistent results, you can plan and you can scale your business with confidence. And so if you got an agency and you're looking to have something predictable and duplicatable, right, this is the exact system that you need. So let's get started. In this training, I want to walk you through every single step of the process, from understanding the challenges to implementing an AI-powered lead generation system in your business. We'll cover the real-life stories, the details of the implementation guide, and finally, my exclusive offer on how I can help you to get your hands on this right away. And this is the perfect AI-powered lead generation system and appointment setting architecture. More importantly, the infrastructure that you need so that you can have a fully automated and predictable system to have clients chasing you instead of the other way around. So, and so I want to share with you a couple case studies of some of my clients that are getting results with this today. So we got Ryan Cicelli, and he did $750K in premium in 48 hours. And Ryan was like many of the high net worth advisors. He spent countless hours on the phone trying to reach prospects who were either unqualified or uninterested. And he knew there just had to be a better way to scale his business without sacrificing his time and energy. And after implementing our AI-powered lead generation system, that's when Ryan saw some immediate transformation. And within 48 hours of us launching the system for him, he wrote over $750,000 of issue paid business. And the system did all the heavy lifting, the booking of the appointments, the pre-qualifying the prospect, just allowing Ryan to do what he does, which is focus on closing more deals and just growing his firm. And the other person is Roy Snar of AnnuityProducer.com. And it was actually 30 days. It wasn't even 60. 21 applications in 30 days. And Roy was facing the same problem. Inconsistent lead flow, low conversions. He tried all these lead vendors and all these promises. And despite his extensive experience, he just struggled finding a way to kind of fill his pipeline, right, with high network prospects. He was getting some leads or he was getting some people that was qualified, but he didn't have a steady flow. And when he tapped into an AI powered system, he pretty much automated his lead generation system and appointment setting processes. So in just 30 days, he was able to submit 21 annuity applications, significantly increasing his revenue and reducing his workload. Now, again, this is an AI powered end-to-end system that can really help you to scale your business. So like my client Edward Pritchett, when we first generated some IULs for him, and in 7 days he broke 50,000. He was like, "Man, I hadn't worked that hard in a long time." And so this system's precision is really just about targeting and allowing the AI to find the ideal customers who are the perfect fit for what you do, and just affluent, to have the ability, they're open and able to have a conversation with you, and ultimately to pull the trigger and make a decision, right? So that you can have people who are really ready to invest in themselves for a problem that they may have with the solutions that you offer. And so the last person is Tierre Brown. And so what you can see here, though, before I even go into that, is you can see Roy Starr here, right? Like even on his sheet, how much do you have to invest? 150 to 250, 100,000, 100,000, 50 to 100,000, 100,000 to 150, 200,000, 50 to 100,000, 150 to 200, 150 to 200. So you can see the money clearly on his sheets. Or Tierre Brown, who was the #1 annuity producer, and he wrote 1.2 million in annuities and 5 IULs in just 1 month. And so one of the things I love about Tierre is because he's so smooth and so skilled that he's just kind of overwhelmed with the constant hustle. He was like, "Man, I don't want a lot of leads. I'm not trying to do all of that. And I just needed something that was better than the traditional methods." And so he knew he had to be more effective and efficient with his time, because he wanted to just reach and just help more people, right? Just retirees that are just looking for annuity and IUL solutions. And so within the first 30 days, he wrote 1.2 million and then 5 IULs. And you can see some of the blue on his sheet. Each one of those that are blue are all sales, which is absolutely incredible. And so those are some of my case studies. And so after deploying this AI-powered lead generation system, Tierre's business skyrocketed. In just 1 month, he closed over 1.2 million in annuities and 5 IULs. And this system not only filled his calendar with high-quality prospects, but it also gave him the confidence and the clarity to kind of scale his business without burning out, and then ultimately to recommend a few of his agents from Selfless Financial to come and dive into our program as well. So if you're ready to learn how to take control of the growth of your business, then let's dive in. So who is this training for? Well, this training is for high net worth advisory firms looking to attract affluent clients with complex financial needs, experienced advisors who are ready to scale their business, but are just tired of traditional and ineffective prospecting methods. This is for growth-oriented firms who are eager to implement innovative technology to achieve predictable and scalable growth. So that's who this is for. Well, I can tell you who this is not for. This is not for inexperienced advisors, those who are just starting out with the lack of fundamental knowledge to even help, or the tools or the experience to even have a conversation with high net worth prospects. Advisors that are unwilling to change. So if you're still stuck in this is the way it's always been and the dinosaur method, those people were just kind of stuck in their ways and not open to adopting and expanding into this new way of technology with these solutions. This is not for you. And this isn't for the low ticket financial advisors that is just looking to turn and burn the $50 to $100 per month life insurance policy or solution, right? This is for firms that, this is not for firms that focus on low ticket products with a minimum client lifetime value. So why should you listen to me? Well, I've been where you are, right? When I was with Northwestern Mutual, I was struggling to kind of find quality leads at this thing as a financial professional, wasting time on outdated methods, my Power 200, friends and family, taking people to lunch, joining BNI, going to networking events, right? And I was just feeling frustrated. And it was because every time I asked somebody how to be successful, the only thing they could tell me was to fight to see more people. That was it. That was the only answer that they had. And that just left me feeling frustrated that I wasn't able to kind of grow my business the way I knew I could. And I turned things around by implementing AI. So one day I was like, okay, I got a social network, and at this time it was 2 billion active people online. And I was like, if there's 2 billion people, how many people do I need to just make 10 grand a month? That was what I was trying to do. I was like, okay, so I need to make I think it was 2.5 sales a week. So out of 2 billion people, I'm sure I can find 2.5 people every single week instead of beating up this same list Monday. And then on Wednesday, I'm calling the same people, shuffling through a CRM, even resorting to cold calling, right? And this really transformed my business and my life. And I didn't really want to get into consulting or coaching, but one of the things I realized was that my peers were having the same issues. And I taught it to a young agent in their office. And once he started to get results, I was like, this is it. This is my mission. I never want another agent or advisor to have to struggle with this financially, almost going through a divorce, right? Almost having to file for bankruptcy, right? Like being in thousands of dollars of credit card debt. That now this is my mission. And so now I'm on a mission to help other high net worth advisors and firms do the same, right? And what we've done is we've been responsible for over $100 million of issue paid business that's been generated from our clients that has proven out this system, and this system works. And I want to help you to achieve similar results. So as a high net worth advisor and firm, you're often faced with these same problems, right? You're wasting time and money on low quality leads. You're spending hours cold calling and getting rejected. You're dealing with no shows or unqualified leads. Agents with the side hustle trying to sell you leads and make a profit while they're also trying to grow their agency. That's rampant now, which is crazy. And then lead vendors that are promising you the world, telling you if you spend $2 to $3K a month with them, that they're going to get you to $100,000 a month, which just isn't possible. And you're just struggling. Like you find a vendor that works and they're good some months, and then the next month they're down here, and you're just struggling to maintain your revenue. You're on a revenue roller coaster. Well, in the mastermind that I have, which you can't see, some of the top names in the industry have come to learn and help me grow my agents that are around the country. And so everybody in this room is doing at least $20,000 to $100,000 per month. And you can see Cody Askins here. You can see Alex Branning. And then you can see the GOAT here, which is David Dufour, the OG of the game. And so here's one of the biggest problems that most advisors and firms have is they're just doing stuff the old way, and it just doesn't work anymore. And here's why it doesn't work. The traditional method of buying leads, cold calling, or hoping for the best is outdated and is ineffective. You're spending thousands of dollars on leads that are often recycled. People are uninterested, or these leads have already been sold multiple times, and you're just kind of stuck in this hamster wheel, this cycle of rejection, frustration, and burnout. And the truth is, man, it's not your fault, right? The problem isn't you. It's just that the system is broken. And so here's why. It's because you're paying a high cost per lead. So you're paying a premium for leads that could be generated much more affordably. The second thing is that it's lack of personalization. The messaging is lacking specificity. Like my client Ryan says that he only focuses on annuities, and the ads that he was getting people to run for him, that he was paying between $200 to $400 per lead for an annuity, they wouldn't even say annuity in the ad. And what this is doing is this is resulting in lower quality and confused leads. The third, and probably one of the most important things, is you don't have access to the data or the information. The only way for you to fix something is you need to have a hypothesis, right? You need to test it. You need to get feedback, and then you need to iterate. That is what we called first principles flywheel. And so if you don't have all those components, because one of those components are hidden behind a paywall or hidden behind an agency, you're missing one of the most important pieces to the puzzle. Data is now one of the most valuable resources, if not the most valuable resource in the world now. And so you're missing out on critical data that can help you to optimize and scale your business. And so Harvard Business School found that businesses that heavily rely on buying leads instead of generating them internally often experience higher customer acquisition costs. So that means that for the same exact amount that you could, that the one agent is spending on leads to generate one customer, you could probably get 3 to 4 customers at that same amount if you generated your own. And so this just making it harder for you to scale because all of your profit margins are getting eaten up right at the beginning of the cost when you're paying for leads. And Warren Buffett said that in the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield, meaning is that you have to look at the data, iterate, right? Feed it back in with the hypothesis and the changes. And so there's another quote that I love that said, life is designed to be lived forward and understood backwards. And what that means is that you have to have a hypothesis, have an idea, take action, see what the result is, and then make the necessary changes as you go. And you lose that when you don't have control of your lead source. And so I want you to see this really clearly, so I'm gonna blow this up just a little bit. This is what happens to most agents. They buy leads from lead vendors, and then the data collection is they just scrape random leads from off a list, or they use bait and switch marketing. They're gonna give them a free gift card, or they're gonna tell them that they can win $100 or they get a free steak dinner. And then they sell those leads to you and like 5 to 10 other agents. They deliver those leads to you. You start dialing them. The number is disconnected, or they don't pick up, or you get cussed out, or you're the 5th person to call them, and then you don't make any sales, right? And then the vicious cycle happens again, that you get frustrated, and so you dial them some more, and you still don't make sales, and then you get frustrated, and you spin your wheels doing that, and then when you voice it to your upline or to the vendors, right, whatever, they just tell you need to buy more leads. And this is the vicious cycle that 92% of agents who fail, they stay stuck in the cycle. And so what's the solution to this? Well, the solution is there's a new way, which is you need to use AI-powered lead generation. And the solution is very, very simple, but it's powerful. Is you need to generate your own leads, but you also need to be using an AI-powered proven client acquisition system. So you can't just use any system. You need to use the AI-powered proven client acquisition system. So any agent with a side hustle just watching a YouTube video thinking that you're just going to generate some leads, that's not how it works, right? And what we've done is we've developed a system that changes everything. And it's not just getting leads, it's about getting the right leads. It's not just about getting leads, it's about getting the right leads. And so this whole misnomer of just generating the cheapest lead possible is what is really costing you time and money. And what we know is that time is not even money. It's not more valuable than money. It's infinitely more valuable than money. And so if you're wasting both of these, right, you're going broke, because you can get more money back, but you can't get back more time. And so what you want to do to make sure that you can have this system and you can implement this, here are some of the ways that you can do this. And here's what we have to offer for you. And here's how the system works. So step 1 is you need to be generating high quality leads. And we use AI to identify, nurture, and engage into high intent prospects who are actively searching for life insurance or financial solutions. And our system uses AI to target individuals based on their behavior online, like their demographic, their engagement patterns, where they've searched in the past 24 to 48 hours, ensuring that every lead is qualified and ready to buy. Step 2 is we use an automated appointment setting, right? Our AI-powered system has them to fill out a survey, and then they auto book appointments for you. No more cold calling, no more chasing dead leads. We will fill your calendar with high quality and pre-qualified appointments day in and day out. Step 3 is the ongoing optimization and support. Once you got the system set up and running, we don't just leave you hanging, right? It's like now we're going to be there to continue to support you, coach you, help you to monitor these things, help you to optimize these things so that your system continues to work hard so that you don't. And we'll help you to scale and refine your system to keep your pipeline full of high quality leads. And then we want to empower your team. We want to equip you with the tools so that we can teach you how to fish, so that you never have to spend another dollar on horrendous lead vendors or agents with a side hustle. And you can run your own system independently and have a predictable, scalable lead generation system that you control, allowing you to focus on what actually matters the most, which is closing more deals and growing your business. And so How this works is we'll build you an AI powered system. We'll identify your ideal client profile. We'll use AI tools to gather this data and target high intent prospects. We'll create a compelling value proposition and educational based content that resonates with your ideal target market. We'll start setting up the automated appointment system, which integrates with the AI powered scheduling software and tools that automate the process of booking. And what this does is it makes it really easy for a client to pick a time that works best for them by clicking a button, and it goes on both of your calendars. And now they can start to use, you can start to use AI and software to remind them and send them messages so that you can increase your show up rate. And we set this up with some automated follow-up sequences and no-shows. And this is what tremendously and drastically reduces the no-show rate, because it is a problem right now. And so then step 3 is we optimize this. We continuously monitor this. We use AI analytics to identify where the areas of improvement are. And this is the effort that we're going to do to scale your ads by increasing high-performing campaigns. And so this is the successful 8% of the market who are agents and advisors. This is what they're doing. So they have an AI powered lead generation system, and the data collection is they use Google data, right? Or AI audience. And so with our system, we don't just rely on the Facebook algorithm, right? We have AI powered data, and we use that to help you to find, attract, and retain the attention of a high quality prospect, a high net worth prospect. And we deliver that to you. And with that, once they're educated by the content that we place in front of them, they'll book themselves, right? We'll use software to auto book them. You'll have more sits and you'll make sales because you'll be talking to qualified people. You'll get clients, you'll make money, and then you can reinvest it. And when you have an AI powered lead generation system for like this is duplicatable so that you can have success. Just like Ryan Cicelli, again, who wrote 750K, Roy Snar, who submitted 21 annuity applications, or Tia Brown, who wrote 1.2. And again, I have a ton of testimonials. There's probably over 133 success stories on my YouTube channel. So you can go to Arturo Johnson and just click on playlists and go to testimonials. And there's endless scrolls of testimonials of agents just like you that we've helped. And these agents didn't just see an incremental growth. That's one of the things. It was an exponential growth that transformed their business when they implemented this system. So here's what our offer is. Here's what we can help you install in your business. We promise to help you build, customize, and deploy a complete lead generation system tailored to your business. We'll automate the entire appointment setting process so that you can focus on closing deals and growing your business. We'll provide you with ongoing support and optimize and scale your system. And so this is what the system looks like. And so what happens is most people don't actually know what a system is. We just talk about systems. So I kind of want to show you exactly what a system is. So what we do is we use educational content to educate our ideal customers, and then we use AI audiences. So we don't just rely on the platform's algorithm to find customers for us. We pull data from folks who have already searched within the last 48 hours for exactly what it is that you offer, and we put the message in front of them. Then with the landing page or lead form, we capture their information. And then after that, to ensure that they're the highest quality, we then follow up with them, these qualified prospects, to fill out an AI survey, which is basically like pre-filling out an application. Right. And then from there, we can install appointment setters in your business and leveraging AI to book you more calls. And the only thing you got to do is show up to book calls, create lifelong customers. And then with this system, we actually give you a client management system that is built and powered by AI for free. Yes, we give you a CRM that's filled for free. And our promise is if you don't book 100 auto booked appointments in the next 60 days, then you don't pay a dime. So there's really no risk for you and all the reward. So with that being said, here's to the recap and some key takeaways. So hopefully this video has been valuable for you, which is you need to have an AI powered lead generation system to implement this system in your business. You need to have self-generated leads, is the future. And this will allow you to have personalized messaging. This will lower your costs and give you better control because you can have control of the conversations ahead of time with your ideal prospects. You want to leverage AI because you want to automate the process. You want to book more calls and you want to keep your calendar full so you can eliminate all white space. Data is the key. Data is the new oil. Use data to predict trends and ultimately to scale your business. Optimization first principles is you want to optimize and scale your business with our continuous help and support. And it probably most importantly, right? Don't chase the leaderboards, right? Don't chase AP. You want to profit first. Take control of your lead gen so you can focus on making more profits today. And so, with that being said, this is what it looks like when you actually have a predictable system in place. And this is Jeremy Hayes' calendar here. You can see that's what it looks like to make 100K per month and have an agency that's just scaling with automated and predictable appointments. And so in conclusion, if you're ready to transform your business and start booking 15 to 20, even 30 high net worth appointments every single week without making a single cold call, click the link below and schedule a free demo with us. And we'll show you exactly how the system works and how you can start to generate consistent and high quality, high net worth leads that are ready to buy right now, that 3% that's ready to buy now. So don't waste another minute on outdated methods. Don't give another agent with a side hustle your last dollar. Don't spend another dime on lead vendors. Take control of your business. If leads are the lifeblood of the business, the person who controls the leads controls everything, and your profit is ultimately lying in someone else's hands. Go ahead, click the link below, schedule your demo. Let's get you started. I'll see you at the top.